Hey guys, Bultagin here, and we're back with Hand of Fate 2. We're up to the star. Moving on really well. Gold's across the board at the moment, so yeah, let's see how we go with the star. It's only going to get harder from here. Mages are opening the gates of the underworld in the dark corners of the Empire. Close the portals before it's too late. Ancient magic. The relics wish only death on their owners. Prepare to scrounge life where you can. Gambits. Keep your wits about when dealing with magic and mages. The damned. What comes crawling from the portals? Prepare for combat against corrupted. Alright. Gonna go with my good man. Oh, encounters I don't know right now. Let's start with supplies. What have we got? Going up against corrupted, so what's this one do? Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Can summon a lost soul. That doesn't really help me too much. How much can I heal? Can heal 10 life. Probably will be handy, I'm assuming. I will also want some food and some gold. Alright, the relic wish only death on their owners. Prepare to scrounge life where you can. Okay. It's a lot of fame. That's value's pretty good though. Let's have a look at the filters. Resources. Life. That one. Yep. Oh, that'll be good. That one. Alright, apart from that, I do know that Harvest Blade is a thing. What else to use?
You do like
Gluttony.
that one, don't you?
Don't know what that does at this stage. Don't know what that one does. Don't know what that does. Don't know what that does. Just throw a bunch of these in, and this one is a good one. What's avoiding failure? Yeah. I'm against corrupted, aren't I? Let's go with that. Let's go Gambler's Jewel. That one. What's this one? Optionally lose your companion for 3 turns to ignore the effects of a single pain card. Yep, I'll take that just in case. Alright. Encounters. Obviously we're doing this one. We're also definitely going to... Got this one, I think. Mating would be good as well. I can only have one platinum card at the moment though. Alchemist will be good. Let's have a look. So I pretty much want anything that'll give me health. It should give me life, but I may remove a curse. I like the sound of that. Can that show me curses? Trade blessing / curse. He gives me blessings and curses. Remove curse. I like the idea of removing curses. Platinum's reached. What about blessings? Goodbye. I can get lose food for that one. I can get something off that. I can also get a blessing off this one. Gambits, chance card, dice, no. Nope. Nope. Just life in general. I mean, I can buy health there, I guess. Food I can use to sell. Drunken Knight will be good. Waterfall of Youth will be good. Thomas the Ogre will be good. I mean, that relies a lot on stuff. Gold, 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 gold. This one's got a lot of encounters in it. Fame. Throw a jewel in there. Alright, let's go. There's a lot of things to choose from there.
There is much that people meddle with that they ought not.
Wow, there's a lot of brimstone cards. That's not good. Oh wow, okay. This is going to be tough, because just by completing this you get gold.
Understand the game. You have let it shape you. You may have the skills we need to face him, or you may die.
The village of Frostford gathers in the town hall to discuss the mage resurgence. Well, an elderly farmer is stood upon the stage. I saw it clear as day with my one good eye, an almighty swirling spiral, black and sparking, come to take my corn. And our lives, comes a hysterical shout from the back of the room. The caucus descends into pandemonium. Begin my journey. The mayor stops you before you go, shaking off a screaming farmer. The Empire is off in the north somewhere. There's nobody to help us. I beg you. Comb the area for anything suspicious. If you do, I'll reward you. Mayor, receive 10 food when you reveal all the counters on the table. Okay. That is pretty damn good. You're unsure of where to start, but you know you must close these portals somehow. Let's go. There's 4 portals.
Each tool represents part of the
What a
power
start.
that I once held.
Decaying in. On a lonely imperial road there lies a dilapidated tavern known as the Black Cauldron. Inside you spy a group of mages huddling together in a dark corner of the tavern. They are gazed, enraptured at a dull copper goblet in the center of the table. Take the goblet. The goblet is surprisingly heavy and takes some effort to lift off the table. Merely holding it sends a strange chill up your spine. You try to drop the artifact, but something compels you to keep it. Guess I get a curse. Oh, that is rough. As you pocket the goblet, the mages suddenly stand and turn towards you. As one, they open their mouths to scream, an unholy sound that rattles the mouldy rafters. The pitch increases unrelentingly, and you cover your ears in desperation. The sound rings on in your skull, in your chest, your knees buckle, and you collapse blindly to the ground. You wish desperately for the screaming to stop. I have to roll an 18?
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned
No
to be their master.
problem. Let's do it. 18 coming right up. Coming right up. Oh, come on. Come on, man. There goes another 5 max life. I mean, this is starting off perfect. Just so great. And CJ's out. I've got to just roll this naturally. Oh, man. Here's another 5 max life. Just roll a 14, please. Wow. That's 20 health. Max health gone. Yeah, can't casually revive that. As quickly as it began, the screaming stops. When your eyes readjust to the gloom of the tavern, you find only piles of ash where the mages have been. You look around but the building is abandoned. Was it always empty? This is tough. This is... Ooh, the alchemist. Hopefully he can help me.
Here we see yet another wheel. each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
I do know I need 1 yellow and 2 blue to get 2 food gain cards. And right now, my main problem is lack of food. Yes. Oh my gosh. I was concentrating so much. Oh really? Oh, it must have something to do with the actual type of blue card it is or type of yellow card it is. Oh, at least I got 1 food gain card. It's better than nothing.
Callus has ruled for 100 years, and in that time the Empire has become more brutal by the moment.
Temple prayers. Every time I do a dice gambit, I get. Every time I do a dice gambit, I get 4 food. I'm gonna take that, hands down. Alright.
They have begun
Empire
an
Inquisitors.
inquisition, yet it is too late now.
You cross paths with a party of Empire soldiers. The commander stops to interrogate you. You there, what do you know about these portals? The commander scrutinizes your face. Of course you don't. You're clearly of the peasantry. His eyes travel to your artifact. What are you doing with something so dangerous? Forfeit that immediately. No.
Quick healing is often the key to slow victory.
Your defiance enrages the commander. Well, that commander gonna die. He's gonna die. Cause I ain't got time for his shit. I don't know what that accent is. Oop. No thanks. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I thought he was stunned. What's up with that? Man, these weapons do so little damage. It's crazy. So crazy the difference between just like the default gear and then just a slight upgrade. A lowly herald bounds from a bush and runs terrified into the distance. The Empire will learn what transpired here. The dealer adds more Empire monster cards to the deck. Knight of Steel will be added to the top. Cool. You check the Fallen for anything of value. Come on, give me some good. Armor of Gluttony is good. What's this one do? Dispel Curse. Discard and ignore the first curse that... Discard and ignore the first curse that you draw. I've heard that this is extremely good when I get to the last floor of this. Extremely good. So I'm going to take it.
A suit of armor suited to your
Even though the
temperament.
Gluttony one is like
He will not last.
the best right
He
now.
lacks strength. By
Can I
the
give him a
time
curse?
our tale is
Yes.
told, he's
Take
probably
my
already
curse.
lost.
His face lights up when you give him your curse. That's one evil curse. Thank you, adventurer. Please take this small gift. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's real good. Oh gosh. I'm gonna take the Harvest Blade because I'm not sure what food requirements I'm going to need, but I'm running low. Buy equipment. Oh, so many of these are good. This one. I'm going to take, draw one food gain card after any combat in which you take less than 15 damage. The first time you complete a combat unharmed, add a blessing to the map. And take that. I can't do anything else. Can I sell any equipment? I can, but I don't have anything I want to sell. Leave. Right. Got that on. I can't put that on because I need 5 fame. Let's do that. Let's go with this. Alright. You may find a makeshift tent in the forest. From the tent comes a raucous cacophony of drunken merriment and devious schemes. Snap! Your foot breaks a twig and the noises fall silent. Uh-oh. Much room for move? Oh, yes. A few unsavory looking people exit the tent in a menacing fashion along with a bevy of skeletons. What are you doing snooping around here? You trying to kill our skeleton friends here? Another thief brandishes their weapon frantically. No, leave them alone. Just because they're skeletons doesn't mean they did nothing wrong. That was a success, and I've got 13 enemies to kill? What? What? Give me a break. What the hell happens when you fail? Oh my gosh, I have not been hit yet. As far as I know, I hadn't been hit. I don't think I had. I was 79 out of 80. I'm pretty sure I didn't get hit. Mage pokes her head out from the tent and notices the dead bodies. Alright, look, we don't have time for this. Here, she throws a sack of something at you.
You lack prominence to use this weapon.
It's actually pretty good.
Gain more fame. Fame alone has got you here. Let action
no,
carry
I don't
you
want to
forward.
equip that. I do want to equip that though. Hell yeah. Don't follow us. The maid waves her arm in the tent along with the mage's and reappears. You get full fame. Alright. Oh, there's my extra 10 food. And here's my jewel, which will give me an extra 8 fame, which will allow me to wear that headpiece, which will help me against the corrupted and precision gambits. And that will be the first floor done, and that's the most bloody roller coaster of a floor I've ever had, especially being the first floor. This is a half blade, so if I finish with a finisher, I get +1 food, I think. What was that? I did block it. Oh, changed from her. What was that? Was cool. That was a cool finisher. Like a jumping somersault flip thing into a ton of damage. Got 3 food.
Now the power is yours
Oh.
to use.
Yeah, I'm not going to win this. The gladiators are just much better. Draw 1 food gain card after every combat in which you take less than 15 damage. That's just insane. Optionally move directly to the level exit after any encounter where you gained a life. Not really any use to me. Alright, let's investigate. Stepping lightly, you peer into the cave and, just as old Frank had described, a great portal churns black as night, sparking with red lightning. Corrupted creatures crawl from the portal. The cursed goblet in your haversack hums and pulsates with energy as though the portal calls to it. Throw the goblet into the portal. The portal churns with greater vigor until it explodes, releasing its energy. Okay, so I do need to get those goblets to continue? Or like by grabbing the goblet, the act of grabbing that artifact gives me a curse. Probably on every floor, so...
I wish you had thought
Alright. Going to town with that harvest blade. It be harvesting the food from their souls. Nice. My food generation right now is pretty insane. Okay, so second floor.
with power comes consequence. Can you hold the dagger without being carved?
Investigating a curious radiance leads you to a cavern strewn with candles. The stalactites look like monstrous teeth in the flickering light. In the depths of the cave, you find a young woman bound with ropes. A mage raises a dagger menacingly over her heart. You cry out in protest, your voice echoing through the chamber. The mage looks up without a hint of surprise on his face. Ah, the hero has come. But what will he do? I require a sacrifice either way. With the dagger poised above the maiden's heart, your hands are tied. What will you sacrifice to the gods? The mage licks his lips in anticipation. Gold. The mage instructs you to throw your gold into the deep cleft in the earth. Oh no, I lost. Oh, look at that. Oh. The mage hums his exaltations to the gods. Satisfied, he unbindens the woman and offers you the dagger. It will disrupt a portal if such things interest you, he says before blinking away. And I get a curse. Draw a life paying card before every encounter. That sucks. The dagger is uncomfortably warm, but you are compelled to keep it. Well, maiden bows gratefully. Just leave. Just leave her there. You cross paths with a party of Empire soldiers. The commander stops to interrogate you. You there, what do you know about these portals? The commander bows and allows you to continue on your way. Ah, my fame, my glorious fame. I can't buy anything. What does this do? After every encounter with combat, draw a gold gain card. Reduce movement speed by 20, just a ton of armor. And that's... that would be nice. I'd like to get that, but I can't. I can't buy anything. So, can I sell any equipment? I mean, I do have this I'm going to use, so I'll sell that. I'm using all the rest of the stuff. There's no point in me buying any food. I could buy some healing, but I think I just use food for that, so I'll leave my gold there just in case I need it for something.
There is a reason the
another portal.
Empire has outlawed mages and their
exploring.
work. Magic can undo everything they have done.
Fairy ring. Ah, yes, we've done this one before. I mean, I'm happy to give him... I don't really want to give him 15 food. 10 food? Alright. Hey. Go right. I'm gonna give you my blessing, sure. I don't use this one, so here you go. I gain 5 fame, and I also get... Yes, this is a good one. At the beginning of each new map, draw a blessing. So that means 2 more floors to get up, so that'll be 2 blessings. I'll gain. That's good. Yeah, well, I'm pretty stacked on fame, so... Food... I might as well just use my artifact. Actually, that might be good for later. Let's cook food for a bit. 3, 4... Don't need full health, I just need to get up a little bit. Ah, friendly incurred. Draw a life gain card for 20 gold. I think I'm just gonna leave. Far out. Nothing there I can get. Leave. There's 2 general stores on the 1 floor. Too excessive.
History and time work in strange ways
Ooh.
and ways. I'll
Yes.
forgive you visiting
Enough
such
payment.
an amateur.
You must drink
Until now,
putrid liquid.
you had no idea what true power was.
Both of those end ones are good. This one, I'm not really doing many dice games, so I'll toss that one at the moment. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that means 60. I'll take it to 70. Alright. Seal the portal. There we go. Alright. So I need to be able to remove curses. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. If I still had that double food one, I'd be screwed. If I kept this one, I'd be screwed as well. So... Come on now. laggy lag there. And there we go. So I had 20 food. It must have just added up during it. Braggart. Gain +5 pain until you use any gambit, then discard this card. Alright. Next up.
4 square
Boneyard.
and solidly arranged.
As night falls, you hear the sound of digging coming from the cemetery. You spy a coven of mages with shovels. Steadfast, they dig until they hear a metallic clanking sound. They unearth a small disc. In the moonlight, you can almost distinguish a pattern on its surface. You crouch behind a gnarled oak and wait to see what happens next.
Back to the bones.
It's
I
pretty
hope
good.
you have learned to be their master.
That's not. Yeah, let's accept the die because I really want to see what happens. Alright.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Oh, does it? An apprentice arrives laden with pies and cheeses. The mages make themselves comfortable and enjoy their graveyard snack. You consider your options. Sneak up on them. Oh,
Patience. Do not move
so much
too
focus.
quickly, for haste breeds only
So much focus.
failure.
Right. You lift a hunk of broken headstone above your head and launch it at the grave diggers. You manage to take out some of the mages before they have a chance to arm themselves. Hacking away. Hack a deck. Very nice. Got her down and dead nice and quick. Thank you. The battle resolved, you turn your attention to the half-buried metal disc. You fall to your hands and knees and begin to dig. Pentacle. You draw a curse card before every encounter. Well, that sounds like it would suck a lot. Explore the graveyard a little more.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate
Oh.
that the game, this
Yes,
game,
it's awesome.
has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
It's a really good item. Alright. I would like some curse removal. Okay. You find a makeshift tent in the forest. Yep, I know this one. Alright. Hulking ogre exits the tent. Just me and the ogre, right? No problem. This platinum potion is going to help out a lot, I think. Actually attacks twice. so focused right now. So concentrating so much. Oh, that was close. So much concentration. If this guy hits me, it's gonna hurt a lot. Yes. Oh, no damage taken on an ogre. Whew. I mean, it's not too hard as long as you pay attention. But, oof. His kick can hit you pretty quick sometimes. What are you gonna throw at me? That's actually pretty nice. And thank you for that. Alright. What you got for equipment? Just armor. Buy food. Thanks. Finish trading. Cook food, cook food, cook food. Cook food. Lose 1 gold each time you're hit in combat. That's fine. That's fine. That's a good one to get. This is fine. I'll get straight past. Because of my fame. Or will gambit. Scammers return. That's perfectly fine. I can deal with that. Drunken Knight. Very nice. Okay. Oof. Tense. Got 1 gold on the far left. Got so much concentration. Be on the far right, so continue through here, get this chest. Go down here. Double back across the other one. Alright. Unscathed. Look at that. All chest and unscathed. That's what you want. I think with that I picked up, what, 10 gold and 6 food or something like that. Oh wow, the gladiator visage counts for things like that too. Very nice. Oh, that, yeah, no, it's just the champion's plate mail that he's got for sale, that's right. You may not gain a blessing while you have more blessings than curses. That sucks. Buy equipment. What does this do? Ooh. It's pretty good. 20 max life while you have 1-handed weapon equipped. An enemy is randomly highlighted if that enemy is killed first, gain 5 life. That's pretty cool. I do like Gambler's Jewel. I also like Sacrificial Bond.
I dare say mine rather more than yours, at least at this point.
Leave.
Time will tell how that changes.
Okay. Your companion take 30% of any resources that you earn. That sucks. Well, it says I'm not allowed to gain any blessings. So, I don't know how this is going to work. Request any. Request any. Right. Your companion will not aid you during gambits. Curse. I got cursed all achievement. I must have a lot of curses. Alright. I'll just take that. It's fine, it's better than a huge failure. Up against an ogre, and because of my lone wolf curse, I have to go up against him solo again. Once again. Solo and ogre. Hey buddy. Just keep hitting. This map is actually really beautiful if you really look at it. I rolled there, so I don't know why I got hit. Strangely annoying. I roll, and it was as if he hit me while I was rolling. Some more equipment. I mean, do I have any armor at the moment? I don't think I do. I've got a headpiece, but I don't think I have any armor. Yeah, there we go.
You may take their garb, but hopefully not their ideas.
Right, so I know that's the last spot. Destitute. Platinum gain cards have no effect. Ah, it's the fabled beast. Redraw. Huzzah. I will spare him. After losing 4 precision gambits with a failure or huge failure, draw 5 equipment cards and discard this card. That's funny. Alright. Let's tally our kills, shall we? Just need a 3 or more. Beautiful. Very nice. My ally takes percentage. That's fine. I think I'm doing quite alright on this food. My food stocks. I grab a blessing. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster cards, optionally discard a basic monster card but lose your companion for 3 turns. Interesting. Lose gold whenever you receive life.
Once I was the greatest of the mages. Few there were in those days. I sought only to serve, and thus I came to the throne of life and death.
You haul yourself over neglected hedges to find the dilapidated manor house covered in vines. A red glow emanates from the cellar windows. The front door gives without much resistance. Nature has reclaimed what was once a luxurious residence. Floors buckled by tree roots, walls covered in green moss. The floodboards creak ominously beneath your feet. 10 steps from the cellar door, you pray the floor doesn't give out. I prayed really hard. You walk cautiously to the cellar door and proceed down the stairs. A hellish vortex fills the space below the manor. You feel the heart of the mage's disc through your satchel. Monsters claw their way out of the seething portal. In the turmoil, the disc clatters to the ground. The portal draws it in and consumes it. The portal heaves, bathing you in arcane energy. With a blinding explosion, it disappears into oblivion. Interesting. There's a lot of guys to deal with. I tell you what. One thing I don't want to deal with. Oh, oh. Is that thing. Alright. Now it's time to have some fun. Start culling some of these guys, shall we? Dead. Who's next? He still hit me, unfortunately, but that's alright. All of them dead. Actually, that went pretty well. That spy had to go first, though, because I think entangle you pretty easily. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Put the armor on when I've got this thing started. Wow, that's interesting. The desert crossing encounter is added to the map after every encounter where a pay card was drawn.
If I was weak, it was the weakness of pride. Time has shown that to be well-founded, however.
Alright, you walk along the seashore on a dark stormy night. A lone gull squawks overhead. Drowned out by the crashing of the waves and rumble of the sky, a coven of mages chant something low and ominous. Dark clouds gather overhead as a mage raises a scepter to the heavens. With crash, lightning strikes the scepter. The mage falls down, dead. The chanting increases in fervor as another mage steps up to heft the scepter skyward. As you approach, the mages move to make space for you. Ah, the mage holding the scepter greets you. Another believer seeks the scepter's lie. Whatever he was going to say was cut short by lightning and his subsequent death. Alright. So I avoid getting the scepter's curse. So the scepter's curse must be what absolutely wrecks you. Another mage takes the scepter, but instead of raising it to the sky, he presses its cold metal into your hands. The coven watches you expectantly. So you pretty much have to have that piece of armor to do that. So you've got to get that spiked piece of armor, put it on after this encounter has started, and then you should be sweet. You squeeze your eyes shut and raise the scepter over your head. Lightning strikes the scepter and a white light fills your vision. Energy courses up your arm. Your very insides feel like they're aflame. Sacrifice your companion to discard this card. No, I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage. Then it's over. The light fades and you find the remaining mages scattered across the beach. You think them dead until one, half submerged on the shoreline, raises an arm weakly. The mage wheezes some final words. Do not, he coughs. His final breath approaches. Do not throw this scepter into the portal, whatever you do. Continue on my journey. And now I'm going to heal. I do have the artifact, but I'd rather use that during a battle if I need to. So lose a random equipment card whenever you lose a curse. All right.
Never trust an eternal creature without ambition. Such a waste.
Beautiful. Gonna grant me a wish, eh?
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own
Oh
similarities.
yeah.
That should help.
Next. Ouch, that looks painful. Well, thank you. My fame is just too good. There's one blessing after every combat in which you use a weapon, ability, or artifact. Great.
All should fear the barbarian.
Hey, look at CJ's story card. The villagers of Clan Crowfoot scream in terror at the sight of CJ reborn. He strides calmly through the village, no anger in his face. Ooh. Cool. The Skald approaches with his band of warriors. He shakes his head in disbelief. Rogvir watches your companion carefully. We buried you. You were dead. You see him wave away a northerner who is preparing to throw a bolas. CJ draws his swords. The flame-touched tips sizzle in the cold air. They watch over me. I fear death no more. Hell to the yes. Oh, but then I don't get to fight with him. God damn it. Surely that... Really? They're not going to let him fight? This is his fight. Far out. Oh man, look how many guys I gotta go up against. And I gotta kill that mage first, because he heals them. It's so frustrating. Just gotta kill this guy as fast as I can. Alright. Where are these bolas guys? Come on. Wrong button. God damn it. So much concentration to be had right now. And that's how you do it. Oh, just locked in concentration. Locked in, determined to get that kill. Did lose a lot of life though. I don't know what it's asking of me. What's this one? Oh, I'm not going to be using that, so I'll get rid of that, I guess. CJ removes the enchanted armor from Rogvir's body and hands it to you. You honored me in battle. Take the spoils with my blessing. Oh my gosh.
Cover your body in ice and see if your heart does not soon follow. No action lacks consequence.
Damage from laws are reduced, but damage from fire is increased. Anytime blessing is gained or lost, draw a gain card. I'm absolutely going to equip that. That's cool.
Nicely done.
The fearful villagers of Clan Crowfoot peer out from their huts as CJ throws a torch on the body of Scald and his warriors. It is done. We are avenged. What will become of him? The North does not welcome me. The Empire wishes me dead. I will wander and seek honor where it comes. I will return after this is done, but first I must repay my debt to you. Okay. The Empire culled many bloodlines from the land. The North feared that it was next. The High Priestess wanted us to kill before being killed. Our elder believed there was no honor in needless bloodshed, and so the High Priestess sent our clans to their deaths. Those that stayed, she burned. The fearful villagers, yep. CJ empties Aramor spirits over the burning bodies and bends his head in prayer. After a moment of silence, he strides confidently to the village gates, the remaining members of Clan Crowfoot cowering in his wake. What a badass. Every individual enemy inflicts 200% damage the first time they hit anyone in combat. Ouch. Ask about curse removal. Lose 8 to remove curse. What one do I do? No. No. This one? Yes. Thank you. Oh, really? Great. Ask about curse removal. Oh wow, I can just keep moving curses. Where's this Redeemer's Tax? So curse removal. Lose 12 frames to get a curse removed. Undisciplined. Curse removal, lose 14 fame. Wolf. Curse removal. This one. Thanks. That's fine. That's fine. Nope, don't want that. What else? That one. Alright. Leave. Now time to heal. Beautiful. Break camp. I'm looking pretty good right now. Hey. Ignore the farmers. Demand. Refuse to fight. Let's play a card game. Damn. Dice game.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned
Yay.
to be their master.
There you go. Yes, I look at the armor button. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Ooh.
Radiant with potential gains.
Folk Gladiator's Visage. Gotta hit this one on the way back.
The pendulum swings like a
Oh, I
sign,
missed it. Damn.
bearing hope or failure.
Little trigger happy there. I think I want to wear this though. Yeah. Band of thugs. Really close to the end of this. No, I'll just continue, that's fine. As long as it's not a huge failure. I actually get to play with my platinum CJ now. So I've got 2 platinum companion cards. I have the soldier left to do, and I have the blacksmith. I'm further along with the soldier at the moment, so I'll probably continue hers just to finish hers off. Look at him. Oh, so cool. CJ's new flaming swords do extra damage to northerners. Okay, so he's very good against northerners. Let's go, let's go. Do. Yeah. Get dead. Get dead. Get dead. Get dead. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not gonna use it. Wow. Alright. Trust the waterfall youth to be second last. So many blessing and curse cards. Hey. Potion of youth. And food. Alright, this is it.
And now we come close to the rough beast, slouching towards its birth.
A red glow betrays the location of the final portal, a dilapidated barn on a long abandoned farm. The portal churns as the others did, but expels no corrupted minions. The Mage's scepter trembles in anticipation until it flies from your hand and hurls into the portal. With great turbulence, the portal disappears, discharging all its power. Tremors rock the barn, forcing you outside for safety. A distant summit erupts with energy, bathing the sky in red light. You doubt it's a coincidence. I didn't want the scepter to go in. I didn't have a choice, so I just had to. Oh, okay, so I've got to go over there. Alright. It's fine with me.
Here our paths cross for the first
This is
time.
it.
Did you know then that we would reach this moment now?
You follow the ominous beam of light up the foothills to a summit overlooking the countryside. Yet another portal stands surrounded by mages, necromancers, and witches. This one is much, much larger than the others. Flames dance at the edge of the maelstrom. Okay. I've got 2 arcane mages, a seer of arcane, and a shade. A group of levitating mages begins to cast an incantation. The cacophony of the portal clashes with the roaring storm winds until all you can hear is a deep and powerful heartbeat. As they chant something unintelligible, a decrepit arm extends from the fire on my drop. What the hell? A robed figure, its face obscured by a ragged hood, steps from the flaming portal to stand before the assembled mages. It rasps with a voice long unused. I have returned to reclaim my place at the table. A new era awaits. The mages and necromancers fall to their hands and knees in reverence. Well, they fall into pious silence as he speaks again. For returning my objects of power, you will be rewarded. He leans heavily upon his staff and waves an arm. Golden trinkets appear and clatter to the ground before him. The figure nods at his subjects and disappears in a burst of flame. Eventually the mages realize they're not alone. Okay. That's not good. Final boss has been summoned. So that's the thing. The quest for power, major ship protect from the use of it. Oh, it also has the effect, which is kind of cool. Jeez, calm down. No, don't. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, I've got 3 charges on my artifact. I am not stressed about this at all. I'm playing quite recklessly. Finishing on full health, we do. Oh, that mage got done. You search the bodies for anything of value, but cannot escape the question that echoes in your mind. Who or what have you unleashed here today? Did it?
Bound now. The final moments approach.
The ceiling
and
with
with each
portals.
moment accelerate.
Ooh. Ceiling portals. Ah, this is for CJ. Suit of Ice, of course. The Shaman of Eyebright Wield. And the Platinum CJ. That's awesome. Well, that's the star. Next up is the moon, and then whatever that one is. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video, it helps me out a lot, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!